enjoy what I do. I'm a yarn junkie. It's given me an opportunity to have sheep. It's great fun. It satisfies a lot of needs in my life.
I'm always a happy person. But the thing is, for probably the first 40 years of my life, I worked horses. So I've been out of the horse business for 5 years and been here for 3, but it's still kind of a little animal related, you know? So I'm a very animal-oriented person.
I kind of picked up machine operating as a kid. I liked it, and I've always done it. It's just a nice job for me. I kind of actually like the wool now. I didn't like it at first. It was kind of just a job at first, but now it's a lot. I've gotten into it, and I like the textures of the fiber. It feels nice. It's just a nice place to work.
I worked here because my mother wanted me to come here, and I raise sheep at home, so this is kind of ties in with that.
I went on the fiber tour. It's like, I want this job. I want to work here. Just for the sheer love of it.
It is a labor of love. I've been doing this for a while. It's different every day. You never know what's going to come in the door. Everyone is positive here. There's a lot of positive energy. We work together as a team.
What I'm doing is quality control on the fleeces and the fibers that come through here. So when the fiber comes to me, what I'm looking for is vegetation. I test it for strength. I look for fecal matter and get that pulled out. And I open up that fiber and put it into the machine. From there we take it over into the wash. We use a degreaser. It is biodegradable. By using that degreaser, what we're doing is taking the lanolin out. Once you remove that lanolin, then what you're doing is allowing that veg to come loose a lot easier. So once that's removed, you're starting to open up those fibers. Once it's washed, we extract out the water, and from there it goes on to racks to air dry. It's a very natural way of doing it so that we're not harming any of the wool.
I run the cart, which has a huge hopper. And it goes into the hopper and up a chute, and then goes into another hopper, up another chute, into another hopper that has what they call a spanker paddle, and that kind of packs it, you know. So we have a nice even layer. The cart takes the fiber and it aligns all the fibers in the same direction, and that's where we start our stretching process from there. And when it feeds into the machine, it just picks it up piece by piece, and that's when it comes off in a web that's triangular, and it goes into another feed, and this feed feeds into another machine that takes 1 yard. Every yard that comes into this machine stretches it to 2 yards. So that's our first stretching process right there.
I've been working on machines for 10 years now. I'm only 28 years old. It's a pin drafter machine. I get the fiber from Mike out of the card. My machine combs them and drafts them and keeps them all aligned so it's all nice and ready to spin. When we get the fiber, it takes at least sometimes 5 times, sometimes 8 times to do the blending, and then do different animals like llamas or alpaca.
This summer, I was taught how to use the spinning frame.
The majority of my job is to take what they call the roving. It just kind of takes it up into the machine.
And there's a whole bunch of rollers it comes in through, and it stretches the fiber out into a thinner, longer piece. At the final roller, there is a spinning hook that spins around and a thing that travels around the bobbin, and it pulls the yarn into it when it's made.
And it makes a 1-ply piece of yarn. From there it goes into the steamer. It gets steamed several times so it sets. And from the steamer, it can go to various different places. It can go to the plier,
which is a machine that takes the two and it twists them the opposite direction that the spinning frame spins it.
The lines are set up so you could have 1, 2, 3, 4 ply of yarn.
And that will increase the strength.
From there, it can be put on cones, or it can be put into the winder and it's made into skeins of yarn.
I want to make sure that the best quality product is getting through, that our weights are consistent, so I do a lot of quality control. I double check to make sure everything is correct on our paperwork, to make sure that our team is aware of what's going on. We care about their product, that we want them to be happy with what they're receiving back from us.
At first I was thinking this is going to be like a fill-in job or whatever, but then I started liking the people that I work with, and it's a nice job.
Everybody puts their heart into it. Everybody, I mean, that's why everybody likes to come to work.
The people here do matter. I mean, I've been here close to 3 years, I think, and it's a tight-knit group. It's wonderful when you're actually working with something that you love. versus just a job, it really just kind of infuses your soul, if you can say it that way.
People will stop me in the street and thank me for the quality of product, and that they also tell me that they're going to send their friend here to have their fiber processed. That's what I enjoy.
When you see this beautiful end product and you know it's going out into the community, it makes all the difference.
A lot of times there's deadlines because people need these in time for their fiber shows and sales and stuff like that.
I enjoy seeing the farms come in and the families work together and they bring their fiber in.
And they're really counting on you. This is their livelihood.
Yes, and it's ours too.
That's what we do here. We process fiber.
I'm Mary Jean Packer. I started Battenkill Fibers in 2009. I'm really proud of the people who work here with me, and I'm very proud of what we produce here in upstate New York. We'd love to work for you.